Oh, hi. Welcome to Roll for Bull. I am your GM, Ben Competence. This is, I guess we call it Ascension of the Dragonlords now. Jesus Christ. Um, I guess, yeah, I'm your storyteller, Ben Competence, and these are the Dragonlords. Say hello, Dragonlords.
Hello,
Um,
Dragonlords.
Hello, Dragonlords Ascension people.
Dragonlords, a sentient people. Beautiful, wonderful, yes. Um, okay, and so, yeah, we are a D&D actual play live stream. I guess we're bidding farewell to D&D in an extended way because I think we were talking about this being the last one we do, but it'll be a doozy. And that brings us. Our heroes have saved the continent of Thylia, a land inspired and infused with Greek mythology. The heroes have become dragon lords. They have fought gods and titans. Did you fight gods? Reed fought a god.
It was a
Rebuild
pretty short fight.
You really short fight against Pythor, and then a really short fight against Kyra, and in two very different ways. Um, that's fair. And let me see. And so they've been resting for about 4 or 5 years, and then Echo, we'll just call her Echo, appeared, and a woman claiming that she needs help with the fifth god, who is apparently here and a thing. This has thrown the heroes, and whether they wish to help her or know more about this, they have agreed to come along and see what's happening in the city of Aresia, which is a very different locale. I'm going to roll a die using my dice roll-o-matic, and whoever I pick, introduce yourself, your character, and tell us something about your character that they have accomplished, or a time in the last 5 years that they used their reputation to their own benefit. I've gotten Callista first.
Hey. All right. Hi, I'm Allie, and my character is Callista. She's a satyr bard, and it's weird.
Where's
And
the rest of it?
I think in the last 5 years, she has mostly used her status as a hero to get people to give gifts to Ismene.
Wonderful.
He mostly is leveraging it to allow Ismene to build a little gem hoard without having to actually go outsource any of that.
I think that's a wonderful use of this. And I'm going to roll again. And that is Tammy Kiki.
Hello, so I'm Tammy. I play Kiki, Triton Barbarian Fighter still. And I am going to say that she might normally she doesn't do this, but she might have used her position to bypass some of the red tape necessary for opening the underwater academy.
I like to imagine Kiki on many occasions prefacing her leveraging her considerable power with, I don't normally do this, and then just like
Yeah.
it's like the 500th time. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I just like her presenting paperwork to a whale.
I don't get that comparison, but I appreciate it. Melpomene, Reed, you could just tell us about what you've been up to for the last few years, because you are very different than before.
Yeah, a little bit different. So I'm playing the Medusa Ranger, Melpomene. And, she's basically just going from one place to the next, doing the A-team thing more than anything, seeing where you can go through and help out and, get enough to live by in doing so.
Yeah. And then that leaves us with Jen.
Hey everybody, I'm Jennifer. I play same old Crayorin, Kabow, uncle to Arcades and Ismene, and
Out
now
of
to
practice
I
or
guess
what?
Leonard,
Daddy to Leonard.
daddy to Leonard, Leonard's
Mhm.
daddy. Anyways, until we get a new name for Leonard. But um, I think the only time he really like leverage anything, he just likes just being in the shadows still after all this time. Would probably be the one time his daughter and Leonard were probably playing at a park, and some guy comes up and was like, "You're not allowed to have dragons in the park." And then I'd probably just be like,
Yeah.
yeah, actually this time you are
Just
allowed dragons in the park. Thank you." And that
because
would
I allow
probably
the park. No.
So that would
Excellent.
probably be at least the one he'd probably only ever do that for the benefit of his daughter, not even Seema. She can handle herself. Not even
Yeah, she
Seema.
could.
It's more Siona.
Hmm.
I love this. I just left my tea across the room. I gotta grab it. I will be back. Everybody, it'll take 15 seconds.
1, 2, 3,
Talk
2, 4.
amongst yourselves.
Do, 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 do,
No,
do, do.
no,
No? Okay.
no. There we go.
It took
He is
less
back.
than 15
You're
seconds.
gonna get canceled
What
if
did
you
I
do
miss?
that.
What happened?
Copyrighted music.
Oh, yes. 1 second. So our heroes are on their way to Aresia, having learned that they've put together pretty quickly that the so-called fifth god is not a true god, but the mystery they do know that this being very much knows the secret of ascension to godhood, and they will soon learn that Chelsea is looking for the same secret, Chelsea being an old rival of theirs, to put it mildly. The players know and the characters will soon learn that in time, uh, the fate of Thylia will hinge on who gets to become a god. Are we all ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Do it.
Okay, half of them are ready. We're good. We're good. That was the enthusiastic reply that we got. Are we all good? Yeah.
Yeah.
Tune in next time for Apathy of the Dragonlords. 1 second.
Also, I'm just gonna shout out right now, since we've got a couple of seconds. It is DM Day. So we're gonna throw out a big thanks to
Yay!
Ben as our DM.
We love you, Ben. Best DM.
Thank you very much. I am really honored and happy that this can be my full-time job, and I love you guys. And you guys basically got so much of that started, so I'm grateful to you.
And also, we're not doing anything next week. We're not going to be here next week.
Oh yeah. I'm taking a vacation next week, which should have been this week now that you think about the DM day. But yeah, I'm taking a vacation next week, so next week there's no session. Yeah, Reed, do you want to mention the store as well?
Yeah, I might as well mention the store as well. We've got a store.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
I'll put the link up in the chat, but it is streamlabs.com/rollforbulls/merch, and we got all kinds of fun stuff. Nothing yet from the new campaign, but as ideas come to us,
It's only day 2.
update that.
Only session 2, y'all.
All right. I just sent out a ping to some people. Okay. So, thank you, Tammy's mom. Tammy's mom, you are amazing, and it is just great to see you in here. I have more emotions, and I'm not going to bother you with them. So, our heroes on the way to Aresia. You are on the ship. It is. Well, I think we're going to start with Chelsea. Yeah, I have a cup for Chelsea now. Chelsea. You said this bitch. Which one of you said this
hear
bitch?
it.
Which one of you said this bitch? Was that Allie?
Reed. Totally Reed's. I'm sure
Yeah.
it was Reed's voice.
Yeah. We have this bitch. Chelsea says, and of course, you just know. Don't roll your eyes at me. Don't do it. you know that they have absolutely no lack of priorities whatsoever. They don't even get it. They don't even get it. They don't even know because they think that I'm just some pissy, jealous person that's mad that they took things from me. And no, I'm not. I move on. I let things go because gods are better than that. But anyway, they're going to die before they realize the truth, um, which is that the world needs gods. Have they seen what's happening in the ocean lately? They haven't. They are all retired and fucking each other or their whatever pets they got or just relaxing. I don't know what they do. I haven't been watching. But the storm's on the horizon. That's not a metaphor. I don't like metaphors. They don't get how important it is what I'm doing. But they're going to. Isn't that right, Chandi? Chandi, you're supposed to agree with me. Chandi. God damn it, someone cast Revivify on Chandi so we can agree with me. The four of you. Don't worry, he's fine. She cast Revivify.
Uh-huh.
The four of you are on the ship to Aresia, and I'd say just for brevity's sake, there's about 2 days left on the ship, which we can, as always, skip past or jump into. But on the second day, you have your crew there. Echo is with you guys on the ship, and I think I'm gonna roll a die to see who she talks to. She's gonna talk to Kiki. She's gonna take Kiki aside and say, "Do you have a minute, Kiana? Kiana, just
Yeah.
all right. I was just curious whether you would what you were intending to do to help reunite me with my love, because I wanted to be able to help out in that regard. I'm not a slouch or anything, and I wanted to be able to assist. And I know that you've killed a lot of people. You've killed a lot of people, and if you wanted me to be ready to do that as well, I can do that. So what's your plan? What's your plan?
Well, our plan is to arrive there, scope out, get the lay of the land, find out exactly what's going on, and then we strategize very, very, very intensely on what we're going to be doing and how we're going to approach this. We always do so much planning to make sure that everything is foolproof. So it's like intense. It really is intense. So we have to go in and find out what we're going to get ourselves into so that we can plan appropriately, and then everybody has their part, and then everything goes absolutely perfectly, always perfectly to plan.
Sounds
Um,
like some of us get a little chill down our back. We're like, planning. Ugh.
Yeah, we fly by the seat of our pants, but I'm not telling her that.
uh, you forgive me. A lot of the stories that Callista and Kyra wrote, they didn't really depict it the same way. Where they could have just been adding some narrative flair, maybe. Someone's audio is like playing like music or something is being picked up. I don't know whose it is. Uh,
Mm.
I don't know, but I was saying, she says, if you forgive me, some of the stories that were written by Callista and Kyra didn't really uh, have the same approach, and were they just a little flavored for drama, maybe just for drama, maybe?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping that you would be uh, a bit more forward and bombastic. Helena is not my favorite person, the queen, and I was just hoping that if you could reunite me with my love and also overthrow a corrupt ruler and maybe kill her, we could be building a new Aresia in 3 days. We could be doing it uh before the fortnight is over.
Well, from what I've learned in my over 120 some odd years, is that you can't always just go in and kick down the fucking door. You
No, you
have
can.
to.
You can.
Not always. See, you're young. No, it doesn't always work that way.
I'm
It doesn't
300 years
always work
old.
that
I'm
way.
300 years old.
What? Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. You don't look a day over 200.
Thank you. Thank you.
But yes, it doesn't always work to kick down doors first and then ask questions. Sometimes you have to do it in the reverse order. You have to gain your information first and strategically plan.
No, I know. I've been methodical before. I've been methodical before. I mean, one of Narcissus' challenges was to hunt a white stag, and it took days to do. It took days to do, but I accomplished it, and I understand methodology, but methodical approaches. But um, I mean,
And
you
quite
all.
honestly, no matter how much time you spend planning, when you get there, everything
You all.
goes tits up. So we just have to wait and see.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is that
Mentally prepare for every possible scenario. I think that's the best we can say.
okay? Okay, is this how the rest of you plan?
Yeah.
She is looking to the others, but you're welcome to answer, but she is looking to the
Oh.
others.
Curry's probably already working out somewhere at the near the top.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm
Probably
not.
doing like pull-ups on like the rope or something. I don't know.
I'm like frantically writing, and I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to say in 25 words.
Wonderful. Um, she's gonna come over to you and um she's gonna come over to Callista and go, "Oh, are you writing this? You
Oh,
writing all of this down? All this down?"
so I absolutely have taken some cliff notes.
Mhm.
But here's the thing. There's some
Okay.
other stuff
Okay.
happening as well, and so I'm trying to kind of make the best use of the fact that we're kind of in between right now. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So like I'll definitely be getting more once more action starts, but until then, um, I am trying to figure out the absolute best way to um, check on a friend in
Are we
25 words or less.
are we boring you? Are we boring
Oh,
you?
no, I think this might be a matter of life or death, but you know,
Oh,
it's fine.
What was that, Cal?
Ha. So last night before bed, I just thought I'd throw a message out to Chandra's because,
Okay.
we learned a couple things about you and,
Oh
you
gosh.
know,
Okay.
um, and
It's
here's the,
consensual, just to let you know.
no, I assumed
I'm
so.
sorry.
Thank you.
And here's the thing. He sounds like he's in pretty rough shape. He said he told someone something and they know how to ascend now, which makes me nervous.
Oh,
It also sounded like he was pretty rough. So I'm trying to figure out exactly because I don't have unlimited sending anymore. I'm trying to figure out.
Should we turn the should we turn this boat around?
I mean, I don't know where he is, so I'm trying to figure out the
no,
best
you
way.
did that with Bulbug. With Bulbug, is it him?
Um,
Isn't it him?
no, it's different. It's a different person, but also we knew where we were going with Bulbug. I actually have no idea where he is, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to ask in 25 words or less, so that I don't, you know, recklessly throw out spell slots.
Where are you?
Okay.
Where are you? That's
Uh-huh.
6 words. That's 6 words.
But also, I want to know where he is. I want to know who has him. I want to know how to get there. I want to know what they want. Just the basics. Also, if he's dying, would also be
And does
nice.
he need us to bring him a clean pair of underwear?
Yeah, always important.
I brought some.
Um,
I brought some.
so anyway, but I figured you wouldn't want us to necessarily like divert immediately. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to ask so that way I can kind of triage a little bit because if he's just being dramatic, um he's probably not being dramatic.
I mean,
No, I don't think you.
listen, Echo, as cool
I don't think.
and whatever as you are, if something is
Thank
happening
you.
to Chandi, we're turning this shit around.
Oh. Oh.
Not that we don't want to help you. Just there's a difference between I'm in love with someone and he's marrying someone else, and I might die and am being extorted.
Priorities.
Just, you know,
But I mean,
Well,
let's figure it
well,
out. Let's see
Narcissus
what
is
Cal can
very
figure out.
important. It's very important.
yes. Yes, it is. And he might be able to give us some really useful information because if the person that we're up against knows how to ascend and it's a threat, and he knows how to ascend, then either maybe they're related, maybe Chandris has been captured by the queen. I don't know. All I know is that we got to figure this out, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to ask. So I'm just puzzle piecing some
Okay, Echo, just leave her
thoughts
alone for
together.
2 seconds, okay? You can
Yeah,
talk to
I just need a
Melpomene or
minute.
something.
Yeah, you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna just keep.
She's gonna
I
get up
know.
and she's just gonna walk away. She's gonna walk over to Melpomene actually, but if anybody else has anything else they want to do.
Kiki, what are we gonna do? Chandi's our friend, man. We can't just be leaving him behind.
No, but at the same time, we don't know, like Cal said, we don't know where he is. So until we know,
Could we message Cleon?
When was the last time either of you talked to him?
Well, Chandi came down over to the gender reveal.
Mhm.
I mean, he's come over to Siona's birthday parties occasionally, but
Okay.
he leaves pretty quick.
Okay.
I would say that none of you have seen him in about a year, at least.
Okay.
We can always message Cleon to go check on him. He's got
Yeah,
teleport
maybe-
or some stupid shit, so,
Maybe Cleo knows. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna just keep brainstorming. I'm gonna get
Okay.
this. Go ahead.
In the background,
Um,
you just hear Cray bitch to Kiki about tearing Chelsea a limb from limb.
And Echo is gonna come over to Melpomene and she's gonna say, I don't think they really want to help. They don't really want to help.
Well, you're giving it a hell of a different slant than you did when you pitched the whole idea
Sorry.
to me.
You're fading out a little bit, Reed. Or you didn't get caught on some of that?
Here, let me try. I'm just gonna move my mic. You gave it a bit of a different slant when you came up to me in the first place.
I told you that the fate of one of the gods hangs in the balance, and that there'd be a possibility to ascend to godhood yourself and join in the pantheon, and that's all true. That it's mostly true. It's mostly true.
Yeah, you can see why going from that to my favorite fuck toy is going off to marry someone else is a bit of a difference.
Narcissus and
Little
I have
priority.
never. Narcissus and I've never. That is not who we are. I've never even kissed. This doesn't seem. It's presumptuous of you. It's presumptuous of you.
Uh-huh. That's kind of what I'm known for.
Well, you're not really known. not as much as the others. And I think that I came to you because I thought you'd be able to help me. Aresia is Queen Helena is dangerous, and my problem is just mine, but she is a threat to a lot of people, and I don't care for her.
Okay, can you
don't care for
explain that in a way that doesn't involve my precious or my beloved?
Well, not only has she captured someone very special to me, she's also really only cares about herself, and
I mean, so do I.
she,
What's the problem?
you're not responsible for the safety of an entire people. She is. Her entire throne room is just built to suit her ego, and
Yeah,
she
that's called a queen.
you sound like you would want to be a queen. You would want to be a queen?
I don't think I could do a worse job of it than some.
I suppose. Yeah, I suppose. It's. Well, did you want to. Did it interest you to ascend to join the Pantheon? Perhaps? Perhaps?
I mean, I don't know if it's good for the rest of the world, but it sounds like it's good to me.
What would you want to be the goddess of? Goddess of, she gestures to you.
Being a badass? Is that a domain?
Maybe. It could be. It could be. I don't know how all of it works. My cherished would be able to tell you more. They'd be able to tell you more, and you could ask them. You can ask them. She says, like realizing this is like a like as if this was the winning argument at this moment.
All right. Put a pin in it. I'll go talk to the others.
worried
I'll walk
that they
away
don't
and talk to the other three.
And she just goes, I'm worried that they don't take me seriously, and that
Nobody
I have
does.
to prove to myself. I have to prove to myself that to them that I can be taken seriously. I'm not to be ignored. I'm not to be ignored. Cray, what are you up to at the moment?
I think Cray would have kind of come down from the rope and is like anxiously just kind of hovering above Cal as she's trying to write this message. And I am trying to be very helpfully unhelpful with, well, why don't you like say something like, where are you? Or Cray's gonna beat the shit out of stuff. Like, you're ignoring me.
No, I'm not ignoring. I'm trying. I got that one. I'm trying to figure out. I've got like 5 questions, and I want to make sure that I'm queuing him up to answer them. I don't want to ask him like a bunch of questions and then give him no words to answer with. You know what I mean?
Well, you could like get rid of like letters or words in between. Be like, where are you? How's you?
See, but that's
what's happening.
See, but how many questions can I ask him before he can't answer them? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I also need to give him information, you know, so that he has faith that we're coming to save him and isn't scared, and also doesn't think he needs to apologize because it doesn't sound like he did anything wrong.
Oh, geez. Where you? How's you? We love you. We help. I don't know. Something like that.
Can I butt in here for a sec?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
So your friend,
Uh-huh.
you said he was looking for, or he had been held by somebody for Ascension.
It sounds like he had his mind tampered with so that this someone could learn how to ascend.
Well, Echo there is
Mhm.
giving it up that apparently Narcissus
Mhm.
has these secrets.
Mhm.
If we keep on
Yeah,
course, we should be able to maybe cross paths.
That's kind of, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good thought. That I feel like I also want him to know that we're not just gonna abandon him, you know?
I feel like depending on what he says, we're like a day away there and like 2 days away from Aresia. And it all depends where Chondi is. And let's face it, come on, Mel, you know how it goes. You just want to punch shit.
Well, yeah, but it's kind of sounding like punching shit is going to happen in either direction. So, I'm
Yeah, but it's
I'm
faster
happy.
this way.
Do we think that he's Captain Mitros?
Mm.
I don't know. Could be
Like,
anywhere, honestly.
that seems like a pretty lousy place to hide, quite honestly.
Well, Chelsea is a dick, so
Or
it
you
is
think there's
whatever
some
she
kind of
wants to
secret
do.
base inside the Colossus, or what?
Are we are we sure?
Callista, you're gonna get a sending message right now. It just says, hold on, wait. Hey, bestie, what's up? Still being a slut? Listen, Chandi here told me that you reached out to him, or you didn't tell me so much as, and then the spell just ends. Do you want to send anything back?
Yes, I do. Oh, so it is you. Excellent.
You get another city before you can send that off. Stupid fucking word limit. Anyway, he said you were asking for him. FYI, Cuddlecakes, rest your head. We'll return most of him later. Okay, bye.
Hey, so remember how we let you live? It seems like only an idiot would provoke us like this. Just saying. He better be alive.
And well,
I don't have any more words.
damn it.
Oh, and then I'll just cast sending again and just be like, bitch.
And that's it?
That's it. I ran out of words.
Third level spell for bitch.
Yep.
Well, it's better than that one about like for like 5 minutes.
I don't know. That was a good use.
In 1 second.
Let me just mark off my spell real quick. How are you?
Okay, I think with this next moment, I've completely solidified Chelsea's voice, and if you guys know how I'm playing her, you'll see. But she goes, you get a sitting back, says, word of advice? Threats are basically an admission of weakness. I didn't say, give me Chandris or I'll cry. I took him. That's how gods work. You want to banter off? She has a horde of sending scrolls back there and nothing but free time.
All right, I'm not going to say anything, and I'm going to hope she sends me the next message so I don't have to spend any more spell slots. But I will mutter to myself annoyingly, oh yeah, which one of us knows which way gods work? Yeah, fuck you.
It kind of goes off as a muttering back to her. No.
You guys just hear Callista say that out loud.
Is she
Okay.
talking to you, Callista?
So it's Chelsea, and she sucks, and she has Chandris, and
You know
she
the
said,
sitting. You know you can send words back, right? Is it because you can't? You have to count above 10,
Oh,
and it just stops.
Send her back, bitch, 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 25 times.
honestly, out of character, honestly, I think she's going to be more upset if I don't say anything to her. So at this point, we're going to just play silence.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it because I think it would be a bit of hat on a hat for me to actually do it. But for like the next hour, every few minutes, you just get some variation of, "Are you alive? Okay, my diviner said that you're alive. So what happened? Okay, can you not think of any words? Go ask Cleon for some help."
I am going to cast
It's just-
sending again to cast a sending message to Chandris, though,
Okay.
while she fucks around. And basically, what I will say to Chandris is, well, now all of my words don't matter. I actually wrote everything out. So I guess it's Chelsea who has you. Where is she keeping you? We're going to come find you. I promise. I've lost count now. I don't know where I'm at. We love you. I don't know. That's fine. If I'm not at 25 yet, that's where I'll leave it. But
I'm about to bait you guys into doing a completely different story than what I intended.
uh-huh. I will say to them though,
18 words.
Chandris gets back to me. Oh, thank you. Then in that case, I'll say, what do we need to do? What do we need to do? Yeah.
Let me measure back.
Sorry, everybody. This is D&D. Mistakes.
We're mathing with it.
Because it's Chandi. If it's somebody else, it'd be like, I don't know.
When you're ready, Ben, I do have a question, but I don't want to interrupt.
You get a message back that just says, "She's been planning this for..." Callista, do this right. Don't come. She thinks I don't like pain. Let me have my good time, little satyr. And it's gonna stop there. I will cut the difference and tell you, just to save you time, he does not know where he is.
Okay.
He does not know where he is, and I can't put it into 25 words, but he thinks that you will essentially wreck yourself upon the rocks trying to find him blindly.
Okay.
And that you need to come correct, whatever that is. You're welcome to try. If you want to look for him, I could make that happen so fast. We can do that. I'm not like blocking you, but right now his stance is that if you just charge hit it, and especially the same day that she knows that you're upset, like there's no way you're not giving her every home turf advantage.
Yeah. No, I got about that much.
I'm sorry. I'm
No.
I'm
You're
actually
fine.
rambling.
You're fine. I'll let them know. But in the meantime,
So then that does mean that when we do get the sending message, we do hear the tone of the voice. It's not like when you're having your car read to you your text message. It is like super monotonous and it doesn't even pronounce
Rerouting.
properly.
Rerouting.
No, not the GPS, the actual
Oh, wow.
texts.
You know, whatever.
Mm.
But regardless, I think if Cal is saying this to the party, Crazed temper is gotten worse over time.
Really?
Shocking.
I know, right?
Only.
So he'd be just itching to want to go back, but he will defer to the group. But he is itching to go back.
Well, we don't know where he is. So
Yeah, but we have
I-
significant resources in Mitros.
I'm with Mel. I
I'll
think
tell-
that
I'll
if
tell you guys.
yeah, go for it.
I'll tell you guys right now. If you guys want to diverge and go and focus on Chandris, I can let that happen. I just need to take maybe a break a little bit earlier, and I could genuinely have the full session be that, because I know exactly what I would do, and it's viable. But if you want to go to Aresia as well, that's on the table. So my only term is that you might have a bit of a loading time before that, but it's not off the table. You don't need to railroad yourself out of that.
Oh yeah, but also she's had 5 years to prep this. I'm kind of with Mel, which is that if Chandris doesn't know, and if Chelsea is indicating that she's going to keep him alive at least long enough to torment us with him, maybe we see how we can get stronger.
Could we send out a message to Cleon? Because maybe he can work a little bit of something in the background while we're dealing with this.
Yeah.
Because I just want to get this done and over with, and then get back to Chandi, because he's done so much for us as it is. Like, we need to save him.
This is a hell of an arc from a guy whose sole purpose was to betray you into getting yourselves killed. Like, less than a
He
year
was
ago.
that good in bed. He was that good
Yeah,
to change
Whatever,
us all our
you guys
minds.
slept with him.
that is how good the
You
tiefling
all
You
dickie
missed
is.
out,
him.
Gray.
Look,
you
yeah,
missed
you
out,
don't-
Gray. Shut up.
You don't have to hate.
Listen, I'm not. He was very kind to my daughter. Thank you.
Dang.
I have no idea who this person is.
I'm with Mel, and I will send Cleon a message. Tammy,
Okay.
you want to ask your question while we're...
Oh, I did.
Oh, you did? Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
the tone.
Monotonous voice.
Excellent. Okay. So I will send a sending to Cleon. So there goes my last 3rd level spell, I think.
Good God.
That's okay. I've got a
This whole
bonus,
thing is just off the
right?
rails in the best way.
I've got so many spell slots now. It's wild.
Bard and
Remember when you were
cleric,
like, I don't
man.
think that bards have any strength. Like every bard I know, everybody I know that tries bard has that moment where like, I'm not really sure they could do that much, and then there's always, holy shit!
So I'm gonna send Cleon a message, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna basically say, hey, so we are, so we're taking the Dryad over to Aresia to investigate. I'm lost now. How many words? Hang on. We're gonna.
1, 2, 3,
let me just.
4,
I'm
5,
gonna
6,
We
type
got
7,
this.
8,
We
9.
got this.
9 words.
9. Thank you. To investigate. Oh my God! What the fuck are these children called?
Empyreans?
Empyreans. Thank you. I'm like, I can only think of a word that is not that. To investigate a rogue Empyrean who's impersonating a god. Chelsea has Chandris. Can you help?
Wow.
That's a lot for him to.
Okay, let's see. Reed, you ready, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay. The narrative potential for this entire campaign to go off the rails
It's awesome.
is just absolutely unhinged at this point.
Not that we never went off the rails in the
Yeah.
first half.
Never.
Whose fault is that?
I
Leon?
can't threaten a single one of your NPC allies without you guys throwing the entire story into disarray.
Nope.
I can't do it
It's
even.
called the power of friendship.
I implied that Bullbug had anxiety because of Lutheria, and you guys ended one of the primal elements of the world. Like, Jesus Christ.
This is why you DMs need your own day, because you put up with this shit.
And also
Thank you
because
for
you
following
create
Mutrox.
characters that we care so much about that I will literally wreck her shit over.
Oh, 100%.
Thank you, Mutrox, for following. We're glad that you're here. You're lovely. Feel free to chat with us. All right, motherfuckers. Serious face. You know why? I know it's serious face. Cat bunny ears come off.
Oh dear. All right.
In elsewhere, on another island, far away from Mitros and Aresia, where no one knows, well, I won't speak for him. Cleon, what were you doing at this moment when you got this sending? You can be as vague or as specific as you like.
Actually, if you don't mind, I think what I'll just say is that there's like an hour or so before.
Your microphone's doing the thing where it's dipping in and out, like it's losing some of the middle words.
There's about an hour or so before Callista gets a response. And then it just comes through. Before eventually the spell cuts out.
He's on Scorpion Island, you guys.
Check your private messages, Reed. Tell me if that's okay.
Don't dig your claws in me again today.
No.
Yep, Reed.
No, the cat.
Elsewhere, in the mountainside palace of Chelsea. I'm so kidding. I am so kidding. That isn't even where she actually is.
She's got a VPN, doesn't she? She's like bouncing off of different places.
I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. I tried to figure out how to make a VPN joke feel organic just like 10 minutes ago, and I said to drop it because I couldn't figure one out. Like, have her make one of those.
Tonight's campaign has been sponsored by Esther VPN. When you don't want powerful entities to find you, use Esther VPN.
I want Esther to not be in this campaign anymore, but it was so hard-coded that he couldn't leave the ship that I'm like, okay, I guess he's just in the ship now. Okay, well.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah, I guess I burdened myself with him. You send this sending, and you get back no message. But elsewhere, Cleon will never know that this message was sent. He is deep in his focus. In a room now. Cleon, what are you doing at this exact moment? Just very briefly. We don't need to over-spill to these pedestrians.
I would be going through the library, through all of the books, finding knowledge, researching.
And you are looking and you are finding these books. And as you do, a voice behind you says, "When will you have what you seek?"
When the centaurs are no longer cursed.
If you ever have the strength to undo my wishes, then you've earned that. And the Lotus Witch walks down the next hall. And we will resume on the ship now, Callista not receiving a message back.
I'm sure he's fine.
The most boring frenemies. Um,
He said he couldn't get reception. It's fine. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure this is great. I'm sure he's not in any danger. I'm sure that we just found out that our friend is being tortured, and I'm sure everything's okay.
we're doing fine. We're doing fine. We're doing okay. Everybody, shut up. Why is everybody saying it's a bad thing? We're doing fine. I'm not anxious. You're anxious. Shut up.
Exactly. That's
Welcome to Rock
how
the Ball.
our list is at right now. Okay. So I think Melpomene's right. I think let's just keep going. We'll get stronger. We'll meet Chelsea on her own turf. I think we'll just keep making her think that she needs to keep Chandris alive to torment us. Like I'll just let her think that it's working because then she won't get rid of him.
Because it is working.
I mean, but like also, that keeps him useful, right? So good.
We know where she's
The
going
one time I
too.
wish the god was still around.
Okay. All right. Okay.
It's okay, Cal.
Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna put on the mom face. Everything's gonna be good.
You hear a voice. Lista. That is not a voice you've heard.
Oh no.
Do you want to know where your friend is?
Come to the dark side.
Is this ascending? Am I limited to words? I mean, obviously, I want to know where my friend is. Oh, I don't like that.
No, it's not ascending. Callista.
Don't say my name like that.
Dragonlord. Liar and thief.
Who are you?
Come downstairs.
Oh no.
Ah.
Oh man. Yeah, okay. You guys want to come downstairs with me? Someone's talking to me and
Ugh, not that asshole.
Oh,
see, but here's
really?
the thing. If it didn't sound like him, though.
Oh.
I'm gonna go down. You guys want to come?
Oh yeah, we're coming down.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey Mel, if you're coming, there's a dick in the cabin, not like a literal dick, an
Oh,
asshole.
thank you.
Not a
What?
literal asshole.
What?
I'm trying to think of pejoratives that are not body anatomy.
A bad person?
There is a
A
terrible,
bad person.
terrible, horrible man. The remains all that remains of him. He's a terrible person. Don't let him get in your head. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, cool. We're going to go down, and I think he might be trying to bait us. Don't let him into your head, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go downstairs. Yeah?
I'll get a couple of my knives out.
I'm going to definitely grab my axe.
Excellent. Okay.
What do you do? Lutheria could have killed. Bid the GM couldn't kill him. Like, what are you gonna do?
I haven't been told exactly who he is. Just that
No,
he's
I
a
know.
bad person.
Kiki going to have my axe out. I'm like, what's your game here?
To look intimidating. I don't take shit.
She's gonna be Worf. She goes out, she attacks him, and then gets thrown dramatically back, so everybody knows how strong he is.
Hey, Ben, I don't think we talked about this, but my personal goal this campaign is to figure out how to erase Esther from the tapestry of life itself. Cool.
God could do that.
Yep.
Fates?
Oh, I'm aware of this. All right, so let's go downstairs.
No.
Hello?
Also,
Hello.
there's no narrative secret to Esther's voice. I tried something new and it didn't work.
Oh, you said a voice I'd never heard before. Or
You
didn't
did.
recognize.
I mean, in this campaign.
Oh, I haven't heard
Well,
I mean,
that.
I misspoke. I meant not
A part of this conversation.
Chelsea or Chandris.
Okay. So
I'm
I will
sorry.
still go downstairs.
Yeah.
GMs make mistakes too.
It's
They
GM day. We'll let it fly.
They're
You get
allowed one. We're allowed one mistake on GM day. And then I'm going on vacation next week so that I don't have to make another.
You get one whoopsie. Okay, so then I'll.
I
let
want a
them know that-
screenshot of Tammy's mom saying morning Ben is dramatically hiding. I don't know how that became a signature thing. It really has across my campaign. It's become the signature thing that when I turn the camera off, you know you're fucked.
Mhm.
Everybody has like this Pavlovian dread to it now.
Good. Great.
But
Excellent.
I'm gonna put this in the Discord. So you go downstairs, and there's the crew. Who's just Rowan, and not having interesting backstories. And you guys, you guys make your way to the back room. Echo comes with. Melpomene comes
Drooling
with.
all over the place.
Reed's
Shit, I'm
been
not
doing a
muted, am
lot
I?
better, and I'd ask you to privately message him. You don't need to drool Shane Reed.
It's this thing! She's wiping her face on the corner of my computer and it's all wet.
We are a family stream. We don't need you. Never mind. I can't even finish that thought. The joke is there, and I refuse.
Yep.
Nope.
Wait, what?
Nope.
Oh, fuck.
What was it? You all go downstairs. You get into the room in the back, and you just hear in the captain's quarters, as it were. Hello, Callista, Kiana, Aaron. Where's the other one?
Fuck you want, Esther?
Hey, asshole.
You brought others with you. Who is this? Who's the Medusa? Who's
Nobody
the
that concerns you. Fuck you. What do you want?
Echo? Because I'm Echo. I'm
Echo, fuck
Echo.
off. Don't say shit.
So
Oh, Esther, where's my friend? And also, how the hell do you know, since you've been trapped on this ship for the last, I don't know, ever?
How was it being
I'm-
lonely for 5 years, Esther?
how was it going around and performing tasks for a lying dog who used you to assuage her own guilt?
Oh, you mean my wife?
Does she find any consolation between your legs? Does that make her feel better about what she's done? It can't be undone.
I don't know, but she certainly seems a hell of a lot happier than you do.
She's getting some, you ain't, so.
You're just this stupid, disembodied voice being petty and stupid.
I'm an actual Dragonlord.
Uh-huh.
The original.
yeah, us
Echo goes,
too.
are you?
Don't look
Yeah,
like much of
he-
anything to me.
Technically he is, but also he's the fucking worst.
I forget, do we actually see him as Spectre or is it just the voice?
No. It's just the voice. The voice is coming from. It is surround sound, baby, in this house, in this room. He says,
Every time you walk in, you get that big THX.
That's his big dick
around-
energy.
I've been around for longer than any of you, and now that you know the actual truth, I've been around in like this since before the gods. For real, since before Kyra, my dragon, my pet, began her little lie.
Uh-huh.
Who's
Anyway,
my
so...
God.
sorry, wait, whose dragon are we? What?
Mine.
Mm-hmm.
Not no
Not
more.
anymore.
Listen, Mel, this asshole is an asshole. If we could try using him as a punching bag. He's actually lots of fun to punch. But he's just a dick.
Anyway, want to tell me what you know, or how you would even claim to know it?
Not when you're being so ungrateful and unkind.
Well, you haven't told us what you want yet.
How about a little civility?
Where
I'm
was the
leaving.
civility when you slaughtered all of my people?
No civility, just triumph.
Hmm.
You don't have to know if you don't want to. But if you can't hold your tongue for 5 seconds, then you must not want it that bad.
I'm gonna walk out the room. I'm like, fuck this asshole.
Echo goes, I want to know. I want to know. He says, oh, I'm not sure that you can handle the truth, newcomer. And she says, I can. I'm here to. She goes, I'm here to find my beloved, one of the gods. She says one of the gods, and you just you hear his laugh. They're still telling lies.
Echo, sweetie, and I'm gonna just pull her to the side, and I know he can still hear us in this room, but the less he knows about you, the better. Yeah?
Okay, roll persuasion.
Okay. Excellent. Let's see if I can actually roll, I don't know, at all. Where are you?
Too bad
Wait.
bards aren't known for persuasion.
That's not the right modifier. That's the wrong modifier. Can I add my correct modifier and still roll on here?
Wait, what is your modifier?
Isn't my persuasion plus 15?
Holy shit!
God.
Yeah.
Good
Plus
lord.
15. It's not
Is
plus
it-
15 in Foundry.
Did we update it properly or something? Did we?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Okay.
But my deception is correct, so it should have gone up at the same time.
Your persuasion doesn't have expertise on it.
It
You
should.
have expertise on here, let me see. Just roll it. Roll whatever. Do your thing.
All right, I'm gonna just do it here.
Okay.
Ooh, how's 33 sound?
Oh, nice. Damn.
Oh, hey, yeah. If I click it in here, it modifies correctly in here. But
Oh, I bet I know why, and I bet I could double check. Did you roll on D&D Beyond or on Foundry?
I did. That's what I'm saying. I rolled in D&D Beyond and it modified correctly. But if I do it in Foundry, it is gonna give me a plus 10 instead of a plus 15.
Okay, let me see 1 second. So and she goes, okay, so I won't tell him anything.
Excellent.
And Esther goes, I'll show you where the tiefling is. And I'll even tell you how to rescue him. And no, I don't have omniscience. But I bet I know what she would do whenever she needed to get this information. It's fixed now on Foundry. Because I bet I know what she needs to do in order to get that information. And I would swear to you, I would vow to you, that I would do my best to get you that information. And possibly do my best to help guide you back to that god of yours, Echo.
And in
Echo says,
exchange,
I want to walk. I want to feel this world. I want to not be stranded on this wretched ship whose meaning and legend and legacy has been taken from me. I want a host.
Oh.
you would deign to cohabitate with a satyr.
What's here has been ruined for me. I never had some disdain for the satyrs. I simply knew how to make my legacy endure. All I want is the ability to witness and feel the world through your eyes, and to rest my spirit inside your mind from time to time. and I will give you any information that I have to help you rescue Chandris or that Echo goes, Narcissus. He goes, thank you, Narcissus. Just Narcissus. She looks back. She looks back at like Callista, like remember what she said, but then like has to like still do her repeating thing. She goes, Narcissus. Like, sorry.
I will grab her hand and kiss it, but like kind of passive aggressively.
Why did that feel like it? Why did that feel like? He goes, we can work out the terms to whatever suits you. Something tells me you don't trust me for some reason. But it's an offer.
So you don't have access to any special information. You're just making an plus.
Sorry.
You're
I
just
tried
making
to. I couldn't mute it in time.
You're just making an educated guess, and I'm supposed to let you into my mind.
You or anyone else. And it's an educated guess based on almost 600 years of observation.
Echo, how old were you again?
Just, are we supposed to say? Are we supposed to say?
I'm just making a catty point. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
300? 300? Almost, little over 300. Little over 300. Mm-hmm.
Are you guys done in there? Because he's an asshole.
Yeah, I think we'll just need some time to think about it, you know?
Don't think about it. It sucks.
Yana, do you have any ideas? Any thoughts?
Oh, Kiana?
Mm-hmm. Kiki? Ben's asking.
Yep. Nope, she's not saying anything.
Melpomene?
I don't have any context for what's going on here, so he's not my friend. Never fought a ghost before.
And
Nope. Ugh, call you drool bucket.
and are you guys leaving? Do you have anything else you want to offer?
No, I think
Nope.
I'm ready to leave.
I will say out of character. I think I made this clear, but my neurotic self is feeling the need to clarify. This is good info. It's not omniscient info, but it is good intel. The man has been watching 600 years of oceanic journeys. Okay. You guys are all leaving?
Yeah.
All right,
I'll
so
leave
Prayer Red and
last.
Melpomene are outside. What's that?
I'll leave last.
Mhm.
And just
Um,
as everybody else takes off ahead of me, I'm going to cast Etherealness.
You're fading in and out again, Reed. I'm sorry. I don't.
I'm
It's
going to
not me,
cast
right, guys?
Etherealness.
Mhm. What the fuck is etherealness? This goddamn high-end gameplay.
I
Um.
take a trip into the ethereal plane.
Okay, well that one's pretty self-explanatory. That one's on me. That's on me. So, etherealness, you go into the ethereal plane. Okay. All right. This whole game session has just been people throwing tennis ball back and forth. How do you deal with this unexpected narrative? I don't know. How do you deal with this one? And we've just been going back and forth this whole time.
Happy GDM day.
You cast this. Let me double check the notes on this. You go into the ethereal plane. And when you do, you vanish from some. Echo goes, guys, you are now in a version of the Dryad, awash in blue and green spectral light, coursing through this, and you see standing beside the desk in full, I think, scale mail, heavy metal armor, and generals Dragonlord insignia all over it, and this long, knotted, gray beard and long white hair just flowing in the ether, eyes crackling with energy.
You hear
His
that
stance,
theme song from Martin Gaye. There, 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 there.
right? Standing in full military general stance, looking at you, is Esther Arcalander. And what business do you have here?
You're not supposed to be here.
I'm supposed to be here more than anyone's supposed to be anywhere. Who are you?
And that will probably be it for Etherealness. It's only one round.
You bitch. I set up a whole I was ready to do a whole thing. I presented it. I thought I'm giving him the full dramatic intro that he deserves because we're gonna finally have real scenes interacting with Esther Arcalander, and you just I don't care for the cut of your jib.
Well played. Well played, Mel. Well played.
Yeah. Echo looks and goes, "Where did you go? Where'd you go?"
I never left. I'm very good at hiding.
Okay. Are you gonna head out or are you gonna stay here?
I'm gonna make sure that Echo leaves.
Okay.
And on my way out, I know where you live.
You say that to Echo or to Esther?
To Esther.
I would not do what I'm about to do, except that your insight is the highest I've ever seen in D&D. Literally the highest insight check I've ever seen in D&D. You see,
man.
for just a moment, a flicker in Echo's eyes look back at the room. And you know in an instant that she is not considering the offer, but she does have follow-up questions.
Feels that
She
like
has
that.
some.
Never end well, kid. Trust me.
Roll
I ain't
persuasion.
always been so pretty.
Everybody's calling her kid. Meanwhile, she's older than all of us.
I know.
Yeah, she's the oldest character that's ever been on your team besides Kyra.
16.
I also think I don't think I've given her due, but like she said before, she said several times she is capable, and like it's just not relevant here. 16. She looks and she goes, "Okay, but we need to save my sweet." My sweet? She says she realized she recoils a little bit because she realizes like she's not supposed to use certain terms, so she's trying to mix it up, which was clearly what your request was.
Look, if these other chuckle fucks have to get out of here, I'll come with you to Aresia. May not be full power, but I'll back you up.
Would you vow? Vow?
I'll like make an oath. I don't do that anymore.
Oh, and she starts to point at the snakes around your head, and she goes, "Oh." And she'll just sort of awkwardly end the conversation and go upstairs. One last time you hear it, Melpomene. You are not even a player in this. Show some damned respect.
You don't have to be a player to knock over the table.
I like Mel.
So before we go to the next part of this, show of hands, who is 100% on board for going to Aresia next? You don't. I'm not pressuring you. I'm just gauging. Okay, that's all of you. Okay.
I just have a little something to do before I kind of want to head over to Aresia.
No, that's fine. We have another day. This is day 2 morning. Okay, y'all are doing it like you do. That's fun. I'm not asking for the next scene. I'm asking to make sure that I prep right.
Are we turning the boat around? Right? That's what
Yeah.
you want to know. Okay.
Because I wasn't kidding. I genuinely know what I would do, and I can whip together a Chandra's rescue mission in a heartbeat. I just need to know.
Yeah, I think Cray will eventually head over to, if that's what his friends are kind of wanting to do, then he'll do it too.
Okay. So, what was it? Is there anything else you guys want to do at this moment before I move ahead, apparently?
Yeah.
What do you want to do, Greg?
So as we're leaving that, I'm like, ugh, what a waste of time. Esther's such an asshole. Like I can't even with that guy. I forgot about him actually. It kind of sucks. But yeah, Cal, just give me a sec. We'll get breakfast together in a sec, but I just need to be alone for a bit.
Okay.
And I'll go climb up into the crow's nest, which I hopefully still has pillows and stuff up there.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Full of bird poop after 5 years.
Well, I'm sure there'll be like
Turn 'em
fresh
over.
ones that we inside out. I'm sure it's just like underwear, it'll be fine. So anyways, head up there. And then I'll take out my little stone and hey Seema. How's our girl? Might be a few days. I think Chondas is in trouble. Deploy the snakes. And then, yeah.
And she sends back.
Deploy the
Well,
snakes.
I knew that it would. My love, I suspected that it would be more than a quick trip. I am surprised by the second part, but I'll let those in Aresia know. I don't know if that's 25 words. I don't give a fuck.
I just kissed the stone and put it away. My little pouch. My little bacon pouch. I still have it.
Yeah.
Like when you haven't been in a ski trip forever, you have to like take all the shit out of your closet because you haven't used it in forever. Kind of like that. So it's like all his gear is take it all back out, but he still keeps this bacon pouch.
So, what was I going to say? So, are you guys? Shall we proceed to the next day then?
Wait.
Yep.
All right.
We proceed to day 3. Hello, Fatima. Beautiful, wonderful soul. Welcome. Things are getting weird here. We are derailed upon derailed. And it feels great. So
Back in the swing of things.
yeah. So what was I gonna say? The what the f- so the heroes find their way closer to. Sorry, I'm double checking my notes. I blanked for a second. You guys find your way near to the shores of the city of Aresia, and as you get there,
Oh, I thought we had one
As
more
you-
day.
oh, you have one more day. This is day 2, I thought. This was day 2. That was day 2, so this is day 3.
Yes.
So does that make this one day after that, or
The day after that, yeah.
yeah,
Unless
The big,
was
yeah.
there something you wanted to do on day 3?
yeah, read this. Is something you
There
planned?
was just one thing while we're still on the boat.
Oh, okay. What is the thing you got?
I'd like to get Callista along.
Hi.
Okay. This is day. Is this the end of day 2 or the start of day 3? Does it just for?
Early day 3.
Sorry.
Okay.
Morning.
Hey, we've been hanging out here now for a couple of days.
Yeah.
I don't want to make anything awkward or anything, but can I get an autograph?
I was like, want a bone?
Love to. Okay. Okay. Anything in particular? Like, do you want me to just get you a piece of paper? What do you want? Do you want me to sign anything in particular?
I'll get a notebook from my bag.
Okay. Big swirly letters. It's so great. I would never have guessed that you would be a fan, but I'm very excited about it.
Well, just not a lot of Mitros artists get big in Aresia too. So
Aresia. Really?
Yeah.
That's exciting. Okay, so here's the thing. I very, very vaguely remember exactly what went down during the Great Games, but I feel like I remember you were pretty cool and then you immediately got disqualified, right?
yeah, that I knew I was gonna flub it, so I might as well make it memorable.
Ugh, that was so cool. I cannot wait to see you in action.
I'm looking forward to, playing with the team too.
Yay. Okay, so do you have any requests? Because here's the thing, if I'm going to be writing about you, I'm going to have to come up with some epithets, so just think about it a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to be known as Melpomene the badass, Melpomene the mighty, Melpomene the spirit sunderer, I don't know, whatever, just ruminate on it a little bit, because I take requests.
I'll keep that in mind. I don't have to worry about that. I'm happy to blend into the background of history.
Okay. Melpomene the mysterious, Melpomene the invisible. I'm gonna workshop it. It'll be fine.
Okay. Thanks
I
again.
love Cal.
Yeah, anytime. Anytime. Literally anytime. At some point, I do want to watch the 3 of you guys fight because I'm very interested to see the different styles, because I feel like that would be very educational, but also very exciting. Maybe Echo too. Echo, what kind of fighting do you do?
She goes,
Yelling.
oh,
That's like we're talking, and then now I have completely left the bubble.
she goes, oh, I'm a tracker, a hunter, and also can speak to the wind. Also like there's like this huge gust, like the wind picks up around her and just like carries through, and she goes, the wind.
I mean, that's only impressive if the wind talks back. I can talk to the wind.
The wind's always speaking. Are you not listening? Are you
I'm
not
too
listening?
busy
She looks at the rest.
listening to the animals. Oh, and the plants.
I like them.
And I think that Echo is going to sort of she's gonna sit up. She's gonna sort of straighten up for a second.
And attack Melpomene.
And she's gonna say,
Sneak attack.
I got the attention of Narcissus and I won the challenges of Aresia. I think that I definitely have earned some respect here.
You've come to the wrong person, honey.
Some respect here.
I don't do that.
Oh my god, you're gonna fit right in. It's gonna be great.
And she is just
Uh-oh.
did we lose Tammy? Uh-oh. Oh cool, didn't hurt our stream though.
It didn't. We just lost Tammy.
No,
It's funny because
Tammy.
you can hear her in the background.
Hear her yell.
Just come back.
Echo is gonna say, Crayren?
Uh-huh.
Crayren?
Uh-huh.
Catch, and she's gonna shoot an arrow at you.
Yeah, deflect missiles, baby.
She rolls an 11. I think that misses. And how do you respond at this moment?
I'm probably not even looking. I'm probably like doing one-arm push-ups or something somewhere.
You want to
And,
just catch it while it's coming over?
I'll just catch it.
And she goes, that was supposed to be. That was supposed to be. And she sort of trails off and just goes downstairs.
Oh, don't worry,
Breakfast is
Precious.
ready.
It was.
Anything else anybody else wants to do at this particular moment?
No.
I guess go down to breakfast.
Yeah.
You guys go down to breakfast. In a little bit, you after you have breakfast, anything else anybody else wants to do? No. So you have breakfast. In a little bit, while you all are downstairs, and Echo does not come to breakfast.
Oh,
Um,
well.
Honey.
While you guys are all downstairs, you hear this large bellowing horn, clearly like you would know that it's from a large structure. Like it's not something from a ship. It is like a bellowing thing that could only exist. In short, you know that you are near Aresia when you hear this. You hear it 3 times. Each of you roll. Melpomene, roll a history check.
Still getting used to where everything is.
That's what she's. That doesn't
Well.
work. That doesn't work.
Wow.
This is a 12. Aresia is very defended against attacks. They have 100-foot high walls and multiple different armed forces, and they have this horn that they can blow whenever they need to get a signal out. And 2 blows means that to seal off all the gates and everything. But 3 means every soldier get to their station immediately. This is it. You recognize immediately that you are getting near Aresia and that this is their response to you guys being within proximity.
What the fuck
okay.
did you do, Echo?
That was the red alert.
Echo's not here. What is you guys' response to this moment?
I go back up on deck, I think.
Yeah. Do you know what that means?
That's a red alert. That's
Oh, good.
big bad thing coming. I hope
Could
it's
we,
not
like,
us.
send Starlight out or something and do a sweep around and be like, "Hey, we're fine. I'm a happy unicorn," you know?
I don't think I'd want to risk her getting shot down if that is a red alert sound.
I'm gonna tell them we're okay.
I mean, I can cast thaumaturgy. I don't know if they'll hear me. We might be too far, but I could
I
try.
mean, sure.
All right. I'll cast
If
thaumaturgy.
you go above deck. Let's do this first.
Okay, fair enough.
You go above
Basically pass it to
deck.
Esther.
You go above deck, and you see this large city, stone walls, 100 feet tall, guards along the walls, a single gate open right next. There's a river goes in with gates closed, normally less than trade ships, and it's the only way to dock in the city on the Dryad. There's one gate beside for land, and you hear a boom, boom, boom as you look, and you see the figure of a colossus step into range, looking down.
Hey, how come they have one?
Cray, did you misplace your Colossus?
I
No,
don't-
it's still back at home.
We'd probably have to ask Vulcan.
Do
You
we
just
have?
wanna
We
do
don't. We don't have our
thaumaturgy?
dragons with us either,
Is
right?
Echo up here?
Nope. No.
I'd like to go down to Esther's room.
You go down Echo is in the area standing and watching the people that are rowing the ship, and she looks over at you and she goes, "Is everything okay?"
Seems we're not welcome. Colossus. Just wanted to make sure you weren't taking advantage.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, what do you mean? Let me see. Let me see. And she runs up the ship, and she's gonna look and go, "Oh, Queen Helena must be upset that she must think that we mean war.
With one ship.
We mean war. It's a. They don't have the best relationship with
Common
Mitros.
sense.
Mitros. Also sense.
All right, so we dock the boat around one of the bays further down. Infiltrate the city on foot.
Or I could just swim up to it and punch a bunch of them.
She goes, "Well, maybe we could talk to them, or maybe we could." And the gate begins to open, and as it cracks and groans and draws open, you see a tall woman in a red and gold cape that's drawn to cover most of her body. She has long black hair, stands tall, looking almost downward with a look of contempt to near everyone. And at her side are about 6 admittedly beautiful and powerfully built men in red and gold uniforms, flanking her on either side. She steps forward and she goes, And Echo goes, "That's Helena? That's Helena."
Is that a question?
No?
Okay.
She looks and goes, "Oh dear, oh dear." You wave, and Helen just, and that is where we'll take our break.
Wonderful. I like it.
Yeah. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Full transparency, I forgot that I had thaumaturgy because of the Strixhaven feat that I had, so I removed it, and I no longer have thaumaturgy.
You can have Strixhaven. I didn't take that away from you. We talked about it, but I
I'm
didn't take it away.
sorry. I misunderstood.
No, I was talking about Strixhaven, then I said you guys can keep it. So,
Okay. I misunderstood.
Oh, I don't remember the keeping it part, but I knew
I
it
don't
didn't
either.
apply to me.
Didn't apply to me either.
Just not allowed to keep it at the next campaign, which, given that it may
Oh,
not
yeah,
be
no.
in D&D,
Yeah, okay,
probably
fair.
going to be
yeah,
easy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Next campaign is either going to be Legend in the Mist or Pathfinder. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
I'll see you guys later. I'll talk to you
In a
soon.
bit.
Take a break, everybody. Bye. We'll see you soon.
Hang on a bit.
See you in a bit.
Make it a bit. Come a bit.
Are we broken? Are we
Yep.
we live?
We are back.
We are. Hi. Welcome back to Roll for Bull. I am GM Bin Competence. And I just did this whole motion that's not on camera because my camera's at a weird angle. Okay. These are heroes. We are returning to Ascension of the Dragonlords, which is Odyssey of the Dragonlords, but what if we made it less search engine friendly? And I really the distinction of the name only matters to me of the entire world, but it matters. This does feel like a different campaign, though. Is that just me? Does it feel like a different campaign, or
A little bit, yeah.
Little bit.
The fact that it's...
I got a little bit from two of you. Okay, they're placating me because I know where the crits. I know how to one shot their characters. Okay, so our heroes are at the gates of Aresia, and they're at the gates of Aresia, and Queen Helena has stepped out from the gates with her entourage of hotties. And that's not a joke. She genuinely just has like an entourage of men. I will say this, and Milpomene would know this pretty immediately. And whether she wants to share this with you or Echo can. Actually, no, Milpomene wouldn't know this, so Echo would say this. Echo would say, Queen Helena only has male attendants in her palace. She doesn't want anybody else to attract Narcissus' attention.
I thought he was into ladies and men.
I don't know how Helena thinks.
Oh, okay.
Helena thinks she stops. And the Queen Helena stands at the shore. You guys, your ship is, I mean, it's not like distant, but it's not arm's length. You guys could maybe use thaumaturgy to signal to her, to talk to her, or you could just like sail closer. It's what you know. They passive 22 insight. Jesus Christ. And Allie having passive 21 insight and not having the lead is the bonkers thing.
This is Curse of Strahd perception all over again.
It's just I don't even know how to deal with this just emotionally. What was I gonna say? You can see at this that they are just they are not looking for a fight. They are ready for one. Because like it or not, You guys are the god killers. You are the god slayers, and they don't have company that often. And you guys are just rolling up unannounced. It's not completely fair for them to assume that they need to be ready to go to war, but it's not unfair.
Yo, dude, we just want to party with Aresia. Party it up, yo.
I love this. Is this but you guys have, so essentially they have their thought is not not correct but not unreasonable. And it is your guys' call what you would want to do in this moment.
I'm charismatic as fuck. I should be saying shit. No, I'm kidding. Forget it.
Great, you want to take the lead? I mean, you're welcome to take the lead.
My voice doesn't carry that far, Cal.
All right. I will cast Thaumaturgy since you're letting me
Mhm.
still have it.
Mhm.
Hi, we come in peace. We just want to talk.
And
You
she
may have
says,
killed Jen.
what was it? You can hear her because of thaumaturgy. So the fair response, if she doesn't know thaumaturgy, and so you just see on the shore her going, just mouthing the words.
Wait, do I have that
Echo.
thing about where I can like see languages and shit right now?
What?
Where you
the
can
thing about
see
what?
languages?
Yeah, like do I have that
Hello,
language
Cass, welcome
thing
to the
yet?
stream.
Well, that was observant, isn't it? The like a feat you would have had to take.
I thought there was a way
Um,
of like where I can like look at shit.
I'm gonna cut the difference. I was doing a bit, but I'll cut the difference. One of her attendants, shouts. It says with thaumaturgy, what is your business with Aresia and Queen Helena? Why do the Dragonlords come here? Your ship's famous.
Yep.
Bitch.
I will momentarily turn to everybody and I'll just be like, how honest am I going to be with this on how and why we're here?
We're doing a
Why?
press tour.
I was going to say, yeah, world tour.
On a scale from 1 to 10, maybe keep it at a 5.5.
Echo goes, tell her that we're here to overthrow her and get my beloved back.
Uh-huh.
My
No.
Yeah,
beloved
you
back.
try saying that without us and see where that lands you.
Hey, so I think
She goes over to the edge of the ship. Just says,
hey, so I know you're really capable and competent, and I'm absolutely not trying to undermine you here, but I do think we might have a little more success if we like. Have you heard the saying, "You catch more flies with honey than vinegar"?
yes, yes.
Okay, let's just give it a try. You know, just like maybe, and then worst case scenario, she lets us get right up close, and then you can just take her out. What do you think? I like that
Okay.
smile. All right.
Like the question we had at the beginning of this whole trip. Let's use our hero status to our advantage here. You just fucking play along.
If
I
she
am
does anything
having
stupid, I'm gonna stunning strike her.
I am having so much trouble, you guys, walking the line between Mom Callista and flirting Callista. This is real
Do
hard.
both. Be Stacy's mom.
So I will now thaumaturgy back. We just hadn't been, and we heard great things, and we just wanted to come say hi and get to know you a little bit. We heard some pretty interesting things about your kingdom.
Roll deception.
Sure. I'll give that a shot. Haven't tried out
Can you
my
guidance yourself?
Can I guidance myself?
I don't think so.
Could
Okay.
I cast a
also-
spell on her in advance?
Can I add one thing? And Allie, is it okay if I swear for a moment?
Yeah.
Bitch, you're level plus 15. Just roll the goddamn die. You have the highest boost that I've ever seen in D&D besides Reed's passive thing. Your passive deception is 25. At all times, even when you don't mean to, you are successfully lying to gods. It's fine. You
28.
rolled really badly and got a 28.
Oh
We're not gonna.
man.
I'm not gonna look up whether you can use guidance on you. You selfish.
Jen, is that actually bacon you're eating?
No, it's jerk beef.
Also, you don't have guidance.
I don't?
No.
Wait a
Is
minute.
that the warlock thing?
Oh, no, I think I took it as part of the Strixhaven thing, and then I removed Strixhaven, and then I couldn't put it back on, so...
Go put back on Strixhaven.
We'll figure out... Let's see if I can figure it out.
Go put on Strixhaven.
I'll try.
I explained to you guys why I wasn't taking it away.
I listened really closely.
Well, I appreciate. Oh, look at the pings are changing. Cool. I updated the ping
Oh, look at that. So
on the
cool.
Foundry. This way we don't argue about
Wow.
where someone's pointing. I changed it. Cool.
I love it.
You guys guidance on yourself according to Ace Attorney Fatima Noel.
That's true, but only if you have it on your character sheet.
That's fair.
Well, if we're gonna get picky,
Okay.
I think I can change what the pings look like too. Okay, listen. I'm having too much fun with Foundry. I'm gonna edit my pings so that whenever I do it, it looks like it says in really sloppy handwriting, Chelsea's handwriting. Bitch, look here.
Yes.
I'll give you the font.
So
Wait a second.
what's up, Allie?
It's fine. I'll figure it out.
No, what is it? What is it?
I can't find guidance. It's fine. I'll figure it out.
Okay. Well, maybe I turned something off again.
No, maybe I did something wrong.
Okay. So
Give me a minute. I'll
you
figure
need
it
guidance? Do you need guidance to find guidance?
Yeah, guide me.
out. All I wanted was a Pepsi. Just one Pepsi.
What is
that? It's for clerics, druids, and artificers. I assume you can only get it with a Strixhaven feat.
How did I have it before?
I assume you can only get it with a Strixhaven feat.
I was in the Strixhaven feed. I can only take one of 3 different things, and it's not one of them.
Then you cheated.
No, I didn't.
Okay,
You know what?
listen.
Maybe I lost it when I lost Warlock, and I just didn't notice. It's fine. We're not
Listen,
worried
before
about it.
before we ban Allie for cheating,
Celestial
let's
Warlock
finish off.
would.
Let's just finish this session before we have to
If they
replace her.
get the cantrips from clerics.
What is it?
Celestial Warlocks get cleric cantrips.
That makes sense.
Oh, that's right. And your power waned, and you no longer feel your wife inside you. Okay, cool. So you
Joke's on you.
get it. Get it. I can still feel her and Bullbug. Okay, so anyway, you say this. What you said 20 minutes ago about not wanting to about just sort of wanting to see the reputation, and she says. Someone says this to the attendant. The attendant says to Helena. Helena thinks and says something back, and she says, "Are you here? Is that truly all that you're here for? And there's no one else you wish to see here?"
Oh no, I would really like to talk to your betrothed. Actually,
They talk. Callisto, what kind of bard is it? Bottom was asking in chat about the bard.
it's from specifically Odyssey. It's
from Odyssey of the Dragonlord,
Epic
and
Verses
it's
or something like that.
yes, epic poetry bard.
That's the one.
So as you guys at this moment, she signals to others. They signal, and you hear shouting and code from one soldier to another, and then the gates to the river begin to open to allow you guys a path in.
Oh.
And one of the voices says, the attendant says, "You will dock, and you will speak with us, and you will speak with Her Majesty to discuss this matter further." Anchor goes, "Well, that was easy." And the gates begin to open. And as they do, you see... Let's change the music up for this. One of the last cities in the campaign? It might be. Honestly, look, bro. collective bros, I'm gonna be real with you. This is my favorite city in the campaign, in either of them.
Ooh.
Your ship sails in, and you come to the city of Aresia. Within this place, you see hanging gardens, the large walls, the gardens on the sides, almost less of a merchant docking area and more of a presentation in this moment. The uh oh shoot. The ships, the decorations around you, you see a great number of temples. There's a few merchant ships around here, but the place seems to be full of life, vivaciousness, people talking, people shouting, kids running. And as you're moving in, you see not just the temples, a temple to the gods, like in Mitros, but temples to different traditions of learning, of spirituality. You see an open marketplace. You also see, as you we get closer to where you dock right outside where there's a and I'm just gonna use Callista's token for this on your guys' map to save space. But you dock outside and you see this massive, imposing structure with decorative weapons along the walls. And you hear people talking and moving in and out, and you recognize immediately more rectangular than the Colosseum, but every bit the arena that was. Aresia is a place of beauty and spirituality and strength. And I'll put you on the map now. You can all see this, correct? And once I have a token that represents the whole party, I will gladly put that down. But until then, I'm putting Callista because she was the one who talked most recently. You guys dock here, and because of the amount of time that it takes to, for the Queen's entourage to move over there, you guys have like 15, 20 minutes to yourself. Do you want to wait for her? Do you want to disembark? What do you want to do?
Like, we came in from down here, right?
Yes, where you can ping.
Okay.
Oh yeah, look at all that pinginess.
Oh.
Cool.
I do want to kind of huddle while we
All right.
wait. So Echo, how much does she know? Like, will your presence here kind of give us away immediately?
She goes, yes. I mean, he's my beloved, and so obviously, obviously.
Okay, so are we all okay with this?
I think she needs to hide under the ship.
Yep.
Well,
We could just commit a coup right now.
No.
Right now.
I will kick you off the ship.
No.
You came to us for help. Listen, Echo. I'm sorry. You came to us for help. You played our way. Okay?
Yes.
Melpomene thinks that's hot.
Nope.
I will be honest. I've taken the weird amount of attention that this book paid to the thought that you guys might just siege the city, and I've just folded that entirely into Echo's character.
You could do that, but what if you burned the city down?
Yeah.
Had you considered taking an entire army?
Yeah.
She's like the weirdest fucking version of Clippy. I see you're visiting Aresia. Have you considered burning down the fucking city?
Oh my god, you guys, in City of Mist, my players met a character I made that was the Rift of Clippy, and he gave them a bunch of information on how to proceed with their quest. They were like researching how to kill banshees or something, and one of the and this nerd just like tapped him and was like, "Hey, it looks like you're trying to figure out how to destroy an ancient evil. Did you need help with that?" And they were like, "No." Sorry, but anyway.
It's basically like, do you want to John Wick this place?
Yeah.
It's not a puppy, but
Yeah, basically. Cast, what subclass of fighter is Kiki Battle? She's a fight battle master, but she's also mostly a barbarian. Cast, and she is a very good barbarian. She barbs very well.
I'm just awesome. Yeah.
It's true. She actually has so many things going for her. I don't know how to introduce her in the game. We've talked about it last session. Echo goes, so you just want me to stay out of sight?
Yeah, shut the fuck up and get out of the way.
now.
We're hunting.
Just for a little while. I'm just being
Go
an
to
asshole.
ground.
Okay. And she's gonna just like sort of go downstairs, just very frustrated.
Hey, do I have 10 minutes to cast a spell while they approach?
Yeah, I told you 15, 20 minutes.
Sick. I would like to cast a ritual, comprehend languages, please.
Nice.
Oh, okay. You just begin casting that. Then I'm not going to do a literal 10 minutes, but if you are doing that, then I am going to block you from participating in any of the planning about what comes next.
In this, I could just see Callista doing like an interpretive dance or something on the deck. All of her somatic and whatever components and all that shit.
Yeah, most people use circles. I use a dance circle.
So what do you guys
How
want to
can
do?
you perform? I'll show you how I perform.
Is there anything that we want to do as far as preparing? Are we expecting this to go bad?
Well, I'm hoping it doesn't go bad. I don't want it to go bad. But
Would there be anything from my experience that would make me anticipate that this is likely going to turn into a fight?
This is not some sort of how do I put this? Roll a history check while I think about it.
That's a 12.
Jesus, you guys are still capable of bad rolls. And also, my standards have lowered.
I
so
only
much
have a
because of bad
plus
rolls.
1. That was an
so
11.
yes, I do. Just as a heads up, I do have something called the Tongue of the Sun and Moon. So I can
Congratulations,
understand
Seema.
all spoken. Yeah. I understand all spoken languages, and any creature that can understand language can understand what I say if I decide to speak in that language.
Oh, okay. Listen, it takes a lot to make a bard look like a chump, but that was just the epitome of. That was just the tactical epitome of we could just try the front door and see if it's unlocked.
Because we do like a 10-minute
Yeah,
ritual.
couldn't
to
have
do
said
stuff.
something like that before, Cray.
That was what I was trying to tell you all.
Queen Helena is not a tyrant, and she's not cruel, but she very much she wants what she wants and is very selfish. She will take care of the people of Aresia well and thoroughly and after she's satisfied. That sounded hornier than I meant it to. But like,
well, I'm definitely glad Cleon's not here. She would want him.
Yeah, she's extremely self-involved and kind of annoying and grating to people. But she's not horrible. She's not a Costas. She's closer to Valis, but with less trauma and secrecy to justify it. That would be where I can go with this. Did you have any other thoughts or anything or questions you had to ask?
No, I'll just say to the other two, I suppose, since Callista's out of the picture for the moment, just, suck up. She's a queen. She likes her ego stroked.
I'm not one to stroke anything.
Then just keep your mouth shut, Cray.
Oh, I'd like to see you talk to the queen.
I know how to talk to royalty. I'm part royalty. Hello.
She is royalty. I don't know why I've getting worked up about this. You're having a character moment. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got caught in an emotional crossfire of that.
I love you, Cray, but you got a mouth on you at times, so just
I
don't
got a
even
mouth
say
on me
anything.
all the time.
You're so cute.
It's basically that TikTok thing where that little lady put up her cell phone to see what she looks like, and she looks really tiny and cute. That's basically Cray. He's like trying to be mad, but he's like, he just looks really tiny.
Mhm.
Fine, but I'm just saying, if she starts putting anything down, I'm probably going to blow this shit up. Just saying. I need to get
Um,
home to Chandi. That's what we're doing.
You don't even know
my
Chandi is
God.
home. You have no idea where he is. You've taken off to deciding that you're gonna go back to your house, and he's not even there. How do you know
Now
he's
we'll
not
find
here?
him.
How do you know
Yeah.
that the queen here isn't your Titan friend in disguise?
Believe me, Chandi would know. He'd make his presence known if he was here.
Suddenly. No, I'm just kidding.
Chandra's big dick energy comes out.
So,
Not
is
that
it possible
Cray
to
would
see the
know.
character sheets? Reed, I'm going to see if there's a. Let's look into that, where the players can just see the sheets on a moment's notice. That'd be cool. I got to figure out how we do that, though. Let's talk about that.
We did. It was called D&D Beyond, and then they decided, fuck you.
Yeah.
They stopped
So-
supporting the Twitch integration for no reason whatsoever.
Oh, that's right. They did. Why? Okay. So anyway, Queen Helena is coming up at this point with her entourage, and she looks at you all. She stands at the edge of the bridge, at the edge of the ship, just waiting for you all to come out and greet her. Anybody?
Okay, y'all, what would Cleon do?
I'm going to push Kiki out to go first.
I will go first, and I will curtsy to her and say, Your Highness, I send greetings and thoughts of friendship from my fellow Empire of Astoria, my sister, is she Queen Honora?
Honora, yeah. She's. I think that they're. Yeah, she's queen now. Yeah.
Okay. I am Princess Kiana of Astoria.
I see. So is this your troop?
It may be a different word I'd use depending on the day, but I suppose yes.
So they are your servants.
No, more comrades. I have here a few of my fellow heroes of Thylia. I'm sure you've heard of us. There is
Yes,
Crairin, and Callista is with us as well.
Oh.
Cray just is there with his hands crossed, looking like an asshole.
Absolute most dramatic curtsy ever, and then I just want to like try to take her hand to kiss her fingers if she'll let me.
You take her fingers and she pulls her hand. She goes, "No, thank you. These hands are for my husband only, and no one else."
What a lucky man.
Yes. Who is this? She looks over at Melpomene.
I guess
She's
you
one
could
of
say
us.
a hired bodyguard for the trip, being heroes and royalty. I'm sure you understand. And I look at Melpomene. I hope you don't mind.
I'll just stand at attention.
You're safe here, but I assume that you'll want to keep a bodyguard with you, and I understand that, and I respect that. Do you have anything else on this ship, or anybody else on this ship? I suppose your crew, your servants. They can.
They are well taken care of on the ship. They will be of no bother to anybody. You're welcome to post guards on the dock if you wish, but I assure you
Naturally.
they won't. Nobody would be coming out. They know their place.
I'm curious, Princess, why you didn't feel the need to come out to Aresia earlier after saving all of Thylia. Was it not within your notice?
Oh, Your Highness, I really wanted to. I assure you of that, but I had so much other work to take care of afterwards. I'm sure you've heard of the Underwater Academy for all of the aquatics who would like to be one day part of a great army of a wonderful city. So I've had to be taking care of that. And we have an orphanage that we've also put out, charity wise for the orphans of Thylia, of all the races, having to oversee that. And next thing you know, like 5 years has just gone by. And I'm like, you know what? It is time for a vacation. I definitely figured this was the greatest time to come and visit beautiful Aresia for myself. Or for
Well,
ourselves. Sorry.
you chose a time to do it. And I understand it. I commend you on your work. It's about time that somebody tried to help all of Thylia and its citizens, and not just the ones that were convenient for Valis. I commend you on this.
I'll just kind of give a little smile, a little kind of side nod, not arguing with her, but not condoning or agreeing with her.
She turns to Milpom. She looks and she says, "Wasn't there another one of the heroes, a man that was charismatic, charming?"
Mm, that would be Cleon. Yes, he's away right now on a mission gathering books for the library for the orphanage or something of the sort, the last I heard of him. So he unfortunately wasn't able to join us yet. We're hoping he can catch up with us, but we don't know how long this research of his is taking.
Disappointing. Um, Servant, she says to Milpomene. Servant.
Well, we don't. She's not a servant. She's bodyguard, and her name is Melpomene, Your Highness.
Thank you. Am I to address her by bodyguard or Milpomene?
Melpomene would be fine.
Milpomene,
Yes, my queen.
we're going to discuss matters of state between royalty. I understand that Kiana would want a bodyguard near her, sure, obviously for appearances. I've heard the stories. That said, I don't think that you'll have anything that you'll want to add to the conversation. I don't think you'll want to repeat anything that's happened here. Are we agreed?
Never a word has slipped these lips that hasn't come with the approval of someone greater.
Reed, you're fading. You're fading again. I'm sorry.
Never a word has slipped these lips that hasn't come with the approval of someone greater.
Wow.
And she looks at all of you and goes, "Very well. Did you have met? Did you want? You wanted to see my dear and beautiful husband? Is that correct?"
Absolutely. I mean, if that's okay with you.
She says she's going to say, "Yes, we are going to be at the we will be at the palace. You can meet us there whenever you're ready. Or did you want to come with us now?"
We can come right now.
Are you planning to stay for several days?
Yes. We heard that there's many wonderful things to see and experience here. So we want to take full advantage of that.
Excellent. There's a boxing competition in the gymnasium later today, and then tomorrow there will be the 7th day tournament. Melpomene, you don't even need to roll a history check on this. Just think I got to deal out at sometimes. Aresia loves its tournaments. It's a big part of their culture. Every day they have friendly competitions, and every 7 days they fucking throw down. And it's not like a death match or something like that, but like, you know, the great games that you guys had? Essentially, they have a single day on par with a single day of the great games every Saturday, essentially. And these are big deals. All of the recurring champions, because there are, of course, recurring champions, are celebrated and groomed and bathed in oils, and people have their favorites. There are fandoms over this. Yeah, this is the thing. And also, what I'll tell you, Melpomene, I can't know the number because that would require counting, and we all know how I feel about that. But there are like 6 or 7 different temples that represent different paths of spirituality, and each one of them basically represents a different style of monastic fighting or the monk class. She says, and so there's a few more, and you can ask me questions about these. I can bring them up as they come up. Melpomene would know these, and we can presume that she says them to you. There also is a huge marketplace, basically open market. What was it? So she's gonna look and she's gonna go, all right, well, I'm not familiar with Astorian tradition. Do you need to pay homage to your gods, the gods, before you come here, or you do that later?
Oh, we can certainly do that later.
Thank goodness. Okay. Valued heroes of Thylia and their bodyguard.
Sorry, Mel.
I entreat you to come with me.
She's really
You should
Thank you.
She's really testing.
Thank you, my queen.
I told you guys I needed to make a not pleasant character, but a not villainous character. And here's where I've landed. You guys follow her. Let me see if I have the picture of her actually. Did they give me this? Yeah, let me put it in the chat on the Forge. You guys will see it on Forge. I don't know if it'll show well enough for you to read on the stream.
Oh, okay.
Very
nice.
Would it look good if you put that on the stream read? I don't know.
I don't know. Let me just see.
Let's find out. You want to science it?
Yeah, it looks like that should work.
Let's see. And then if this works, we could just like on demand.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, that's not bad. It's a little off center, but it's good.
It was
cool.
nice. Now it's gone.
Yeah, she
Oh,
gone
still
now.
there.
No, you just put it on the. Let me put it up. I don't know why I took it off, but I could put it up there, and we could just keep that there for a little bit for the scene, and then we got a thing.
Okay.
Oh, we got storytelling, bitches. Okay. Sorry, I called you all bitches.
No, you aren't.
Oh, it's Queen Helen, not Helena.
I call it Helena. I'm gonna change it right now. There, it's Helena. There we go. Look at my storytelling. So you.
Yeah, it seems like for whatever reason on the DM or the stream version, it's screwing it up. It's taking it away after this fixed time. I think that might have to do with the mod you have, or the module.
No, it's happening to everybody, I think.
No, I've still got it on mine.
I still got it in mine.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I will figure out why that is.
But we can go back to us.
Yeah. So, you guys, oh, that's cool. I see how it works. Okay, Reed, we're gonna go over this later because I just saw why it does that, and the answer is awesome cool. So we got to go over that. So you You follow her along the way. She walks down this road. You see all these people. As you guys are walking down the road, you
Bless you.
hear this this woman crying out in fear as she runs down the street. This young woman, like in her early 30s, in like this blue dress, just running and going, "Oh, just help me, help me, help me!" And Helena goes, "No, thank you." And all of the guards are like watching. They stand passively as this woman runs past you guys, and you see immediately behind her this large, brightly colored, beautiful peacock just fiercely running down the road, chasing her.
Oh,
Just chasing. And Helena goes, she goes, let me pull up this thing I want to say real fast.
I want to
She
trip the
just-
peacock so bad.
I was gonna
Well,
say I have
well,
I have an
okay.
action queued up for after that, but
Okay.
oh boy.
She goes, "Can someone please go retrieve Adrastos?" And the guards turn to go catch him, but you guys can do whatever you'd like if you have something.
Jen, did you want to do it?
Was that retrieve? What was that? Sorry, I didn't catch the name.
Adrastos.
Yeah, can I just try to trip it?
Roll a dex save.
A save?
Well, a save because the saves represent your ability to react at the last moment's notice. So that's why I'm saying for that. Because
Okay.
it's like running past you.
Let me just.
I'm not trying to like gotcha on anything. I just think that's the real
Dex
ruling.
save. Think here it is. Oh, why won't you let me do it?
You want me to help you with
Yeah,
it?
can you do it for me?
All right, I got you, bro.
Thanks.
Um,
Oh wait, maybe I just do this. Oh wait, you got it for me. Oh, look at that.
you got a
Thank you.
30. You got a nat 20. So you're
Nat
tripping
20.
this thing? You're tripping it?
Oh.
You just reach over and just the thing should like no one else even registered what colors are out here, and Craig just like got it, and this bird just falls and just lands on the ground, and Helen goes, do not harm Adrastos. And all of the guards take their spears, like sort of go into like defensive position, like, are we doing this?
It's just the bird chasing some girl.
She goes, Adrastos is a guest of the palace. Semele is someone that chooses to be at the Hanging Gardens. She is the one that has antagonized this, and she has Adrastos, and she has done so repeatedly. Do not harm my family.
Is the peacock on the ground or where is it now?
It is getting up, and it's like that thing, like, very simple animals just sort of get up, like, I meant to do that. What were we doing?
I'm gonna lean down and I'm just gonna very, very lightly reach out and see if I can touch it.
Is
Yeah.
it like the size of a normal peacock or the size of an
It's-
ostrich?
The size of a normal peacock.
Can I touch
Okay.
it?
Yes.
Cure wounds. First level.
Oh.
Man, Allie's put in a lot of narrative bets that there aren't going to be any fights at the palace.
That was
Um,
the first level spell.
Oh, sorry. I thought you still had all of your sendings used up.
No,
I forgot.
it's
I
been a
forgot it's
day.
been. I forgot it's been a day, and I was like, she is burning out every. single
Oh,
spell
it's
today.
been a day.
Oops.
So you,
I mean, I'm
You-
assuming that like 6 points or whatever will be sufficient.
yeah, you
Great trip, I
heal. Yeah, it's healed. Like it's taking like one bloody damage. It gets up, and she looks at you, and she says, and Helena looks at you and says, "Thank you."
Oh, you're welcome.
She looks at Craven and says, "Well,
It's a bird. You're a queen. Miss.
you are a hero to Thylia, but you are a guest here."
He's
gave
also-
you-
He also died quite a few times. There might be a little bit of residual damage. Sorry, please forgive his brashness.
You just hear in the background, I just kicked a bird. Who gives a shit? It's a bird. But it's like really low,
I'm gonna roll.
like
I'm gonna
muttering to
roll.
himself.
No!
I'm gonna roll a perception check for her.
Okay.
Who the hell kicks birds?
Apparently Cray does.
Ray
Wow.
read it very well.
I'm starting to feel bad for your daughter.
I don't kick the daughter. I
looks-
just kick a bird.
A bird is some other bird's daughter. You ever thought about that?
God, have you ever seen a peacock in real life? Jen?
No.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. They're scary.
I just guessed what sound they make. I can't imagine it's vaguely unpleasant. Like,
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a death honk.
That
and
video.
Cray normalizing kicking birds. And she's gonna go. Please show some respect for Aresia. And she's gonna turn and she's gonna lead you guys walking up to the palace. Over here, you see she leads you up the actually no, she can lead you over here. She can lead you up this path along these the dotted line here. And as she does, you would see. No, their map don't make no sense. You. Oh no! I see how it works. Perfect. Callista being the marker, you guys come up here because the path I'm going to draw it is going to be all the way through to here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
As you guys,
Oops.
we've all abused the pings now that we have them.
I accidentally did it. I'm sorry.
No.
I did-
I mean, it's a good thing. I'm excited to have them. Like, it's a good problem to have.
Oh, the white line. Okay, I was gonna say I didn't see the line you did. Okay, I just did now.
No, it just. Yeah.
I thought we were doing this.
So I'm gonna change the line color. Listen. As you all go there, you get, and at the bottom of this hill, there is a temple. There is a temple that is. I guess I can't explain this unless I explain the palace, and you'll see why. At the top of the hill is a large palace that is a simple, elegant building. As large as it is free of ornamentation. Simple, sleek slides, green ivy climbing up and down white limestone walls. You see a lot of open passageways. This part is actually opposite of as enclosed as the Aresian city is. It's almost like an open garden, a lot of the palace. And then there's this fucker. Because you get to the building at the bottom of the climb. And this building is covered with all kinds of ornate engravings, golden statues, emblems, several different places where you can pay homage and tribute to the god Narcissus. And you can see all of these etchings of this beautiful, flawless man. I'm not even going to describe him. You just imagine the most flawlessly beautiful man, and that is exactly what you see on the wall here. And yeah,
I knew you were gonna do something.
and this is the temple for Narcissus. And as you guys are walking up, she Elena looks and says, "This is where we pay homage and worship to my dear and incredible husband. If you wish to tithe here, you're more than welcome to." She stares at you expectantly. Does anybody do
Oh
anything?
yeah. Oh, I will. Yep. To keep up appearances, absolutely.
Mhm.
I'm stroking
Can
her
I do like
ego,
the
man.
lowest denomination of like
Mm.
a copper or something?
Mhm.
How do I? Oh, maybe I go to my character sheet.
What are you trying to do?
Adjust my coins.
You go to inventory in your character sheet, and then it should have a mod where you can just press minus whatever, and you type in like -10, and it'll do that.
Type. Thank you.
If it doesn't do that, let me know. Each of you donates some gold. Mopamini, do you donate any gold?
No, I'm standing outside keeping guard.
All right. So as you all go up, she leads you up to her palace. And yeah, true to as you expected, the open building that she leads you up to, there's the main palace, there's a bathhouse, there are guard towers around it, but it is less like an enclosed palace like Valis is, and more like an open garden area with buildings for each purpose within it. And you see all of these guards and attendants, all of them just drop dead gorgeous men that are clearly level something or other in monk, that are walking around holding spears and in their red and gold uniforms of different types, and some of the uniforms are just full robes and gold trimmed tiaras, and some of them are like just the underwear and nothing else.
Just every
And
time one walks past, Calissa just does the little like finger wave.
mhm. You just Helena looks at you and just she turns to look. Does Helena see this, or is it being
Yeah,
discreet?
I'm not hiding it.
Yeah. She looks at you and she goes, "They're not for you."
Oh, I'm okay. I was just saying
Um,
hi.
And she goes, "All right." She looks you up and down, is like, "Okay, technically people greet each other, but you're on watch, bitch." It's kind of like the look.
Nice.
Yeah. And
Do you want to see my husband? No, I'm just kidding. Don't.
Ooh.
I didn't say that.
you know what? Yeah, there's gonna be some satyrs and some centaurs and some minotaurs here, and some dwarves and some humans. She's gonna have hotties of all different walks here.
Did you know that I was married to a god too?
I heard about something like that. It's quite an honor to have that in common, isn't it?
Mhm.
You see her kind of warm up a little bit, and she goes, "What is yours like?"
Oh, she's amazing. She's honestly the most beautiful goddess I've ever seen in my life. And she's clever and she's smart and she's funny and she's powerful. Oh, God, and she's enormous. You should see. She's it's amazing.
God, I need to mute. Hang on.
I'm here to ruin Jen's life.
Well, I'm happy for that. And is she still a goddess?
No, unfortunately, she lost all of her powers in the war.
Oh, all of them.
You know, most of them. You know, she's still her.
Sorry.
Right. And she feels very smug about something, and she's like, "Okay."
Good.
And she walks over, and she's walking back to her to like her throne room, and she stops one of the guards and she says, "Excuse me," and she just she stops one of them and goes, "Excuse me, Erebos?" And one of the like this I'm gonna say this elven man stops and looks and goes, "Yes, my queen." And she takes her hand and she traces her finger up and down his arm, and she goes, "Is everything going well today?" And he goes, "Yes, my queen." And she goes, "Very good." And then she just sort of looks back at you all with this very unsettled vibe of, "Did you all see that?" Like very much like wanting to show off that she could do that. And then she just sort of continues to throw him. I'm going to ask right now, what's in Kiki's mind at this moment?
Man, she really misses Cleon at this moment.
I think that Helena is a little bit disappointed that Cleon's not here. I think she in her own, so
I was just gonna say, I'm glad he's not, but
Mhm.
she also misses him.
I think that what was it that in her own way, Helena asked why the hot one wasn't here earlier.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I love that of us all, the one guy who showed up was just the least likable.
Yeah.
Although, if you look at our map, it looks like Cleon is here.
Yeah.
Oh, do I
It's
keep doing
Cleon.
that? Okay.
Yeah, Cleon instead of Melpomene.
Sometimes I can still hear his voice. Okay, so
He's
she
always
says-
with us.
I'm glad that you weren't here under hostile terms. You will find that it is quite impossible to assail Aresia. Mitros has certainly never been able to, neither the Titans nor the gods. But I'm glad that we're here to talk, and you're here to be honored guests. She makes it to the throne room. She walks in, and you see this. All of the men of all the different beings that you've seen so far have been younger, but you see this man by the standing by the throne, who is this in the salt and pepper hair age. I'd say I don't know what the exact age for that would be for a satyr, but you see this tall, muscular built satyr in like this. He's got like the underwear, but he's got like the cape around him as well, and he's got this large ornate helmet, clearly a position of power. And he says, "Is all well, my queen?" Honestly, it's a giant scar running down space. He goes, "Is all well, my queen?" And she goes, "Yes, Leandros, all is well. We have guests, Leandros." And he goes, "Very good. It's a pleasure to meet all of you." He looks at you. He goes, "What is your business?" And Helena goes, "They're just touring, Leandros. They don't need to be harassed. They are just here to observe Aresia. They finally made time for it." And Leandros goes, "Oh, I see. And what is your impression of Aresia so far?" Helena goes, "I don't think you have permission to ask questions, Leandros." Yes, "I'm so sorry, my queen." She goes, "But yes, I am curious too. What are your impressions so far?"
Can I make an insight check into the relationship between these two?
Brother
Yeah.
and sister.
I have a theory, but I want to see how right I am.
Roll insight check.
See, attributes, insight, normal.
Oh, beautiful. Nice.
29.
Okay, can you tell me what your theory is, and I can answer from that position?
My theory is that he was her lover before Narcissus came along.
What you can see, because he is out of place compared to the others, that very ableist idea of a scar reducing your attractiveness, and also him being older, but also still clearly the head of the guards here. I'm not going to say that you can see the past as to whether he was a former lover, but I will say that they have a different type of closeness. She doesn't seem to have open affection for him, but she also seems, you get the impression that her gently hushing him and repeating his question was a lot more leeway than she gives any of the other guards here. And he seems to take the humiliation in stride. So they clearly have places in their hearts for each other, even if it isn't on equal terms. I can give you that. Is there anything else you want to say at this moment?
She asked our opinions, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I will pipe up and I will just say that it looks like the gardens are just as beautiful as I've heard, and I am intrigued, and I would love to see more of this town, of the city.
There's birds.
Oh boy.
Yes, there are. I think that Callista did justice to your sharpened wit, Raven. Callista, did you have anything you want to say?
Was that a jibe?
Oh, very much so. Like, in my mind, there's no way that Callista, you're not a dick, but like if you wrote the story well, you had to have covered that Craven presents himself, and it's dickish. And so she's going like, yeah, I see that he lives up to the stories that you wrote.
Well, I do pride myself on honesty.
And what do you think of this place, in your honest opinion?
Oh, it's the most beautiful palace I've ever seen.
Isn't it just? If only Narcissus were here. She says, she has this sort of smug gleam in her eye, like she just won the chess match. And she goes, but Narcissus is somewhere else in the city. I'm sorry, I'm afraid your god is in a different temple. And she says, I'll be glad to tell you where he is. In fact, I'll even introduce you. If you'll do something for me.
By all means.
She goes, there is a little bit of a problem, and I think that the heroes of Thylia would be able to make it go away rather quickly. There is a threat. The Centaur tribes keep to themselves and stay out of the city most of the time. Some of them choose to live here, some of them don't. It's not like Mitros or Astoria where they just have no affection for the people, very understandably. But still, some of them choose to stay on their own, and we respect that. Fortunately, I've received word that a man named Zakroth has managed to unite them. In fact, I've come to believe that he has been able to unite them with his gifts that are not his. Narcissus, my dear beloved husband, and endless wonder, has been looking for divine artifacts that he claims are necessary and needed. And I believe Zarkoth has one of those. In fact, I believe that is what allows him to win the affections of the centaurs. And in doing so, he has united them, and it is very worrisome. Leandra says, my queen, if I may. And she goes, yes, the details, whatever. And Leandra says, my queen understates the importance of this. When he has united when she says he has united the Centaur tribes, she means the tribes of the eastern half of Thylia. He has brought together an army that could rival the forces the Titans brought to Mitros at the end of days. Everyone seems to be convinced of his right to rule. He could become a threat to even the Dragonlords. And as word has begun to get out from our city about the path to Ascension, and Helena goes, hey, no, they don't necessarily know about that yet. We don't have to tell them that. And Leandra just goes,
I'd love
forgive
to
me,
hear more about it later.
She goes, if you can get back from him, if you get to Zarkroth and take from him the ambrosia, get the ambrosia from him, bring it back, and I will personally introduce you to my husband. Do we have a deal?
If I may.
What'd you say?
If I may.
You may not. She looks at Kiki like, can you believe the audacity of this bitch?
She has her own mind. She can speak.
So you vouch for her.
Absolutely.
What is it, bodyguard Melpomene?
Who was the Zakroth before he came to be leader of the Centaurs?
He was a prisoner, and he served out his sentence by fighting for us a while ago. He was a minotaur that was a very powerful leader of some forces, and he served out his sentence by fighting for us in some battles. And recently, he managed to escape. We thought he might be able to bring some people together to keep him safe, but his influence has spread beyond what we could understand. Then we found out that he might have. Oh, I'm sorry. Did that part bore you? Continue.
No, I was just confused. You said he served out his sentence, but then you said he escaped.
He was serving his sentence. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
We thought that he might be able to bring a small gang of peoples together, but he's been able to unite more and more. We didn't know how he was doing it or why they were following him until my brilliant and insightful and beautiful and flawless husband let me know that he had gotten his hands on the ambrosia, which is apparently brings a divine gift of charisma. He doesn't deserve it, and he's a threat with it. Liberate it from him and bring it here, and we will be more than happy to do whatever it is you want to do. I'll even let you speak with him. Leandris just sort of nods, like, yeah, that is by Helena's standards an incredible offer. Well, guys,
Do you speak on your husband's behalf this often? Keeping him away, having him, you be the caretaker of him, I suppose?
oh, I would gladly have him in here right now, but he finds this all very boring. And I do too, but I'm a little bit more patient with it.
Truly, you have the patience of a saint.
Thank you.
Kerr's just puking inside.
If you need some time to think about it, you can stay at the palace for the night,
Oh,
and we can discuss it in the morning. I imagine that you must be tired from your travels.
that's very kind of you. In the spirit of hospitality, can I offer you a gift?
Yes, of course.
I'm
Very
gonna
kind of you.
take out one of the perfect golden apples.
Oh, you still have those motherfuckers?
I got one.
You given the last golden apple.
Yeah, the last of mine. I don't know how many everyone else has.
I still have mine. I don't know exactly how many, but I know I still have a bunch.
They can't be fresh, but go on.
They're golden. They're always fresh.
They're perfect golden apples.
Yeah.
Don't say that like it explains it.
They're magic.
Kid, you know the half-life of magical agriculture, obviously. Duh. But no, that's fine. That's fine.
It's a token.
She looks at it. She goes, "Oh, thank you. Thank you very much." And she rubs her hand and she almost caresses, almost like Golem status of the ring, just caressing. Goes, "Thank you very much. Very kind of you." Leandris, and she holds it out. He just takes it and puts it, and it's like holds it like, "Yeah, I'll carry this back to your chambers." She goes, "You can stay the night here, or you can spend time in the city. It's an offer you're welcome to decline. But if I were you, I would do anything for it. People have done a lot more to get to see Narcissus."
Mm-hmm.
Anybody? Anybody got more than Kree's mutter sass?
This is weird. I don't know what to say to this.
Oh, I mean, I'm okay to just spend the night here.
Oh, absolutely.
Lay
Yeah,
off the land a
that.
little bit.
I just think this is weird. People in Aresia are weird.
Is there anywhere you'd recommend we visit for the evening? Any favorite restaurants? Any entertainment? Anything we should make sure to see for the night while we're here?
Any sightseeing?
Yeah.
Or to stay away from.
Oh, yes.
There's the marketplace. There's the painting gallery. There's the gymnasium, if you'd like. There are several temples, if you want to try any of those. Many people do spend time at the Hanging Gardens. They find them quite beautiful. They are, in fact, we forbid the workers there from speaking so that you can enjoy it in a gentle quiet.
If we go visit, are we allowed to speak?
Oh, of course, you're guests. You're not workers.
Okay.
I mean, not that I necessarily think we'll need it, but would you be able to spare maybe one of your lovely assistants on hand here to help show us around? I'm gonna pointedly look at Leandros.
Leandra just looks and nods, and she goes, sure. Neoptomalus, and she points over, and you see this, you know what? Hold on, 1 second. I'm gonna do this. You see this, I don't want this. You see this, yeah, I'm gonna say just a human. You see a human, beautiful man with like this gold flowing hair, like totally Chris Hemsworth status guy. Walks over and she goes, Neoptomalus, accompany them. And Melpomene and Kiki, with your, or not Kiki, Callista, with your like incredible insights and perceptions. Oh God, have any of you seen what's it called? That the show with the succubus as the main character? Never mind. It's a different reference. This guy looks like the hottest, most oiled, well-kept version of Chris Hemsworth that you've ever seen. And by the standards of who Helena keeps in her court, is the ugly, dismissible one.
Oh.
And she goes, Neoptomalus, go keep them company. And he goes, yes, my queen. And he comes and he goes, I shall show you the city if you'd like. I will do my best to make it a memorable experience. And she goes, he talks. Sorry about that.
Oh no, that's wonderful.
And what was I going to say? I think as you see him at this point, we're going to go to Chelsea's rants, which I think are going to be more of a framing device than I intended. I said I was doing them like one session, and it turns out I'm a fucking liar. They're part of my personality now. And you just...
Hey, Worsty.
What's that?
I said, hey, Worsty.
Yeah.
Bestie,
And again, this is, as a reminder, a flash forward to her discussing what led up to where she is now. At some interesting point in the future. And she's just like, how do you do? Oh, I couldn't possibly. Oh, kiss my ass. No, let me kiss yours. And they just did this forever because that's what heroes do. They go to ribbon cuttings and they sign things. It's fucking embarrassing. But they had no idea where Narcissus was at all. And honestly, the smartest minds that saw all of Thylia and solved the secrets of the gods, they didn't even know about the assassin. Like, they're just not even paying attention. Oh my god. Oh god, it's so funny though. This is the only part that's funny. He goes, so that was how they found out about the artifacts. And then that's when I just started taking something for my migraines every single goddamn day. Can someone tell me why we're even talking about the snake lady? No. Not Muppet, whatever her name is. I don't care. Not even chosen. No, the other snake lady. The one that's in Aresia. God. Thought I saw the last of her. That's where we're going to end this session.
Wow.
Please tell me it's Craze Aunt.
No, I will not tell you.
It's probably my aunt.
Heartbroken.
Thank you. Oh my god. I got so caught up in this.
Mm-hmm.
I got so caught up in this that I forgot to have one thing I wanted to do at the end of this. There was a minor moment that I wanted to have when you came into the palace, if you'll indulge me. And we can still do it this way. Helena would speak, and she would say, I suppose that she goes, I suppose in the goodwill, I should provide you something as well. And Leandra says, it's a wonderful suggestion, my queen. She goes, thank you. Neoptomalus, come here. And he walks towards her, and she looks at you guys and goes, he's so slow. And she hands him something. And he brings it over to, and brings it over, she goes, especially she gives some recommendation. The olives of Aresia are haunted and revered. And I think that these would be of a great value to you. And Melpomene would know that this is true. They really are. They are genuinely a delicacy. And she goes, okay, we'll start with the snake one. I guess we have something we wanted to tell you. And Neoptopolis, how do I say this? Neoptolemus. I regret. The second I pick his name, I'm like, I regret it. Comes over and has a message for Melpomene. Jen, do you want to start?
Reed, happiest birthdays. We love you very much for all of the things that you've done for us in our stream. You are an absolute corner of this, just our group. And I'm just so happy that it's been decades and we're still friends after all this time. Happy birthday.
Allie, do you have anything you want to share?
Oh man, you make the best moments. Thank you for always being the funniest person in any scene, quite honestly.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Like, I would pick a favorite, but I honest to God could never.
Yeah.
Bless you, Jen.
Thank you.
And, Tammy, is there anything that you want to say? Actually, no. I'll go next so that Tammy can go last because
she's special like that.
Reed, there's been a lot of ways that you've changed my life for the better, and I am really grateful to be your friend. And you work so hard all the time, and I see you and we see you, and it just, I mean, there's a community in this game and around this game, and I could take credit for that for being really attractive, but honestly it's you and what you've done with the stream and everything you've done to put everything together. So yeah, that ripples out. You resonate, and happy birthday.
Thank you.
Tim.
Holy shit, Ben, that brought tears to my eyes. Oh my god. Well, hun, you know how I feel about you. And I honestly can't say enough. You also have changed my life in so many ways. And mine is on a much more personal note. You have made me a better person. And I thank you so much. And I love you. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And
We love you, Reed.
Tammy's mom says Reed is an awesome human being, and my daughter has captured his love. And that olive is good for one inspiration, one reroll. They really are good. Chelsea goes, this part's barely even canon.
Chandi's like, happy birthday, Reed.
Thank you, Fatima.
Fatima says, happy birthday, and donate. Oh, donate 500 bits. That's
Oh
wonderful.
my god. Seriously?
So Fatima's the only one that got you a tangible gift out of this. So,
Who's to say I don't have another gift for him later? Hmm?
About to go wow wow.
Well, his birthday's on Saturday, so gotta rest up first.
Oh my. Well,
And with
y'all
that
get ready
note,
for those
fade to black.
Constitution saving throws.
Yes.
Y'all enjoy those Constitution saving throws. I will thank you all for watching. Thank you for watching the stream, and we're off next week. I will see, unless they want to do something. I don't know. We'll talk about this, but I'll see you guys on the 18th. Good night, everybody.
Bye. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.